Well, I think I've made a total goose of myself. It must have been the fact that I looked at that thing for 2.5 years, because I was talking to you about flashback when I was thinking of Afterglow. The 3 cassettes I've got that this bloke in this shop actually recorded for me were from the Afterglow box set, which I have on cassette. And because I looked at this thing in Muses for 2.5 years, I have the actual words emblazoned in my mind, and so I was talking to you about flashback, which is the thing I wanted. So I made a total goose of myself, so I put a little bit of music on with this email to say sorry. Oh well, these things happen, you know, and I can understand why, you know. Yeah, I looked at that thing for 2.5 years and didn't get around to buying it, and of course they moved the store, and obviously I subconsciously the title was embedded itself in. So when I went looking, you know, trying to search for it, I already had the name in my head and it just wasn't registering. And you know, I looked at the thing. I'm still looking for the word interlude for some reason. The word interlude in my mind. It must be somewhere on the back cover of the actual. If you've got a copy of Flashback, could you look on the back, on the back of the Flashback, the 3 CD thing? Somewhere on there, does it have the word interlude, like a new interlude or something in there? If that's right, well then that's my memory. I mean, that's the reason I got confused. So, because the word interlude, I'm sure it's mentioned somewhere on the back, somewhere, something like one of the songs is a new interlude or something, or a different interlude, or a brand new interlude or something. The word interlude, I think, is somewhere in there. So anyway, I'm sorry for the confusion there, and I've sent off an order to Big Star Records, and hopefully they will track it down for me, and maybe they'll just ring up Muses and say, have you got this thing? It may be misfiled, and you know, they'll find it very quickly. I don't know. Otherwise it may have to be reordered in. It'll probably be more expensive than, I think it was $89.95 or something. It was for all the time it was in there. I think it was a special import as well. So anyway, I'm sorry for the confusion, and if you want to talk ELO or just music in general, I'm quite open to that, and that's open to anybody. If you're interested in music, I can teach you the fundamentals of composing very quickly, which is what I'm going to do basically next year, but on the grand scale. So if you're interested in just learning the basic steps of where the notes of the music are, I can easily teach that. Okay.
The singer of the Monster Mash was Bobby Boris Pickett. Now, I had that song. Oh, that's back in the 60s, I think. Oh, man, that's a long time ago. But you say Igor, or maybe he says Igor, and I say Frederick, and you may say Friedrich, and I say Frankenstein, and you may say Frankenstein. But anyways, may the force be with you. It's almost religious.
Baby, don't you believe in own disease? Now when I look at you, I think I'm to blame, 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 blame. Dun, 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 dun. Now when I look at you, I think I'm to blame.
with the blue and can do a really good Indian accent. All the Europeans do not like all this head wobbling. And all this head wobbling they do not like.
Richard here in Adelaide, South Australia. I can handle about a minute of sound, so if you want to send me something, so I can hear your voice or something. But I'll send you about 12 seconds here. That should be enough for you. Okay? It's hot here, very hot.